Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is a deck profile for Volatile Mage. I've been playing this through the ladder so far. I have a 7-1 game loss ratio. I've been testing it out a bit. Some of the first iterations were kind of um, they weren't great. So this is what I have right now. I'm thinking maybe like a mech variant might see some play, or like a control variant. Right now I have it as like a mid-range build, and it's doing decent. It's not the best against aggro, so I can't say too much about that part. But against a lot of the mid-range decks, it does really, really well against. Like I think the hardest matchup it has right now is like Hunter, and then like extremely controlly decks. But even like big spell mage, I've won a couple of games against using this deck. I'll show you the gameplay after the deck profile, but I'll explain some of the cards to you and my thoughts on them. So right off the bat, we have. Whoa! I just took it out again. We have First Flames. So First Flames, I have it here just to deal with the smaller minions. A lot of the time you want to control the board state as much as you can and take out some of the smaller minions. Doing 2 damage and then being able to do that again in a separate turn or in the following turn is still pretty good. So I actually really like this spell. You could also replace it with like some small early board wipes, but I think this one's pretty nice here. And then Suspicious Alchemist. I'm really back and forth with these like guessing cards. Like I've seen a lot of the priests play their guess card and like it never pay off, and you'll see it in some of the games where they just keep activating, and I'll even talk about it, and they just don't get the quest off. Sometimes you get some good cards off of this, sometimes you get some bad ones. I had it at 2, I cut it to 1. I might even just cut it in general. I don't think it's good enough to have, but I'm just using it here for now for some early minions. You could probably cut it though. I'm still messing with the ratios, but this is day 1 so far. I have some spells in here, so this is why we have her to discover some spells. This is just to give us some early game. That way we could kind of control the board, so we could summon some of the skeletons out and get in face. Frozen Touch is really good. I thought this card was like alright, but this card's like actually crazy. So like it deals 2 mana, deal 3 damage, infuse, add a Frozen Touch to your hand. So infuse is basically whenever a friendly minion dies, you get this back. So that's why I'm running some early game minions. So every time one of them dies, I get this back and I could reuse it. I've done a lot of the times I could either go face with this, or I could even trade against minions, and it's infinite resources. So I actually really like this at 2. You could even cut it to 1 if you think it's too many, but the fact that it just keeps coming back. There's a lot of the times too where you'll see in the games where I even kill the opponent with 2 of these because I go ice touch like hero power, or maybe I discovered a spell and I go ice touch, and I kill him with the spell or something. So I think it's a pretty good spell. It's really nice. 2 mana for 3 damage. Even if you don't infuse, it's just good early game. So I really like it. Next one is a Rune Orb. 2 damage, deal 2 mana, deal 2 damage, discover a spell. It's really good. I have it because it's just for some early tempo as well. You know, this is like a mid-range deck, so it gives you some value. You get some bigger cards off of this. You could get some of the later cards that I'll show you that are really good to discover. So this one's really good. I haven't. There's not one time I play this where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have this. It's really a decent card. Sneaky Stranger, or yes. Yeah. 2 mana, 2/2. Discover a secret from a different class. I just like this card in general. If I wasn't playing so much secret things, I think this is just a really nice card to have, because a lot of the time Like you get like a hunter secret where you get like frozen trap. You get like a rogue secret where like the rogue secrets right now are pretty broken, where you could like um, was 2 mana. If your opponent uses all their manas, you draw 2 cards, which is really nice. You get like explosive trap. Like all the secrets you find off of this are really nice. So I really like this at 2. I always like keep it in my hand early game. It's a really nice card. Volatile Skeleton. This one's actually just really good 2-drop to drop on 2 because it trades with most 3-drops actually, because you could crash this and sometimes it hits the minion or sometimes it goes face. Now normally you don't want it to go face, but in the late game it's actually pretty relevant too when it goes face. So having this isn't a bad minion. Arcane Intellect. I like this. I think maybe there's some better draw spells. I'm not 100% sure yet. Like I kind of wanted some more draw power, and this is what I came up with. So I'm still debating if I want to stick with this, but as far as draw power, this is all we kind of have, so that's why I have it in here. Sometimes you start running out of resources. I have 2 counterspell, 1 explosive trap, and 1 Oasis Alley. Now, the reason I'm running these weird ratios is because I came a lot of the time where I was going against people who really wanted to activate spells. So I kept running this. I think you could move the secrets as you want. I was thinking maybe even running 3 explosive traps just so I could get that face damage in and keep that tempo up. But these 2 I think are just really good. Now the Oasis one, the reason I added it is because against the aggro matchup it's really good, but against the control matchup it's not as great as like an explosive trap or a counter spell. So it's for some diversity. I also wanted to have more than just like 2 counter traps in here, so that's why I added this one. But it's pretty decent. Yeah, I would like if you're playing and you find that one of these aren't that great, you could change them out. But this is what I have so far. Like I might add another explosive rune if I'm going against a lot of aggro and they're not really playing spells. I might even add well, if you have some taunts, this is really nice too with the 4-drop. I'll show you right now. Okay, and then the new card, Night Cloak. This one is insane. 3 mana, freeze a minion, summon a 2/2 Volatile Skeleton. So that is one of these skeletons. So basically it's 3 mana, freeze a minion, and then you get this skeleton for free. A lot of the time they'll be summoning like a big minion, you'll freeze it and you'll get this free one. And you could either trade or just keep going face as you choose, and you'll see that in some games. It does go to sleep after you use it, but the fact that you could freeze immediately is really nice. And the fact that you get 3 skeletons off of this for basically free. Because after the first one, I feel like it already pays itself, but then the extra 2 is just like a cherry on top. These, whenever I see them, I'm like, oh yes, I'm winning the game when I see this. It's like a must-keep card, I would say. Yeah, that card's just crazy. The other spell they got is Cold Case, which is really funny. 4 mana, to summon 2/2 Volatile Skeletons, gain 4 armor. Now, just because you get the skeletons, I think it's fine. The armor's pretty nice too. I wish it was a little bit more, but just because you get the skeletons, it's also really nice. So I think it's a decent spell. It's not crazy good, but when you see it, you're pretty happy. So I think it's pretty good. And also, you kind of just need all the skeletons for your payoffs, which I'll show you right now. Ornn. So I was thinking maybe cutting him if I'm going like a non-secret route. A lot of people immediately target him once you like play him, like because of all they don't want him to get out of hand. So that's why I've kept him in, because everybody just like immediately tries to remove him, which is completely fine with me. because I just started dropping like other big minions, and so he's a okay minion. I don't think the deck needs him necessarily, but he's I think good enough. Like you just run him because we have a bunch of secrets in this deck. Butt Ghoul. This one's actually pretty good. So 4 mana 2/5. If you control a secret, it gains another one. This is also why I'm running the water elemental, because a lot of the time they'll have to attack into this, and then you'll get the water elemental on top of it. I might run a second one of this. It's hard. The space in the deck is pretty tight, so if you but a lot of this time too, this thing was stuck in my hand because the secrets would start triggering and I couldn't get them. Like explosive rune and counterspell would always be triggering, so there was like no way to really trigger it. So that's another reason why I had this on here. So it would trigger. So I might even cut it. It's hard to say for now. Italian 4-ring. I didn't have this at first, but then when I started playing and I was running out of cards, and you really want to get to that point where you could drop your Kel'Thuzad, I thought this was a good addition. If you don't own it, it's fine. You don't have to, but the thing is, it gets you to your Kel'Thuzad because that's the highest cost card in your deck, the highest cost minion. But I would say I would recommend adding it. If you don't, maybe some more card draw, maybe some more minions or secrets, but it's definitely a good inclusion. Death. Oh, it's also really good against the aggro matchup because it has Taunt and Divine Shield. As against Mage, as long as they don't polymorph it, it's fine. Also against Shaman, because they have Transform, it's a little rough, but for the most part, it's a decent minion. 6 mana. Deathborn. 6 mana. Deal 2 damage to all minions. Summon a 2/2 Volatile Skeleton for each killed. Alright, so at first I thought this was just like summon a bunch of volatile or like skeletons for just in general or something like that. But after actually playing this, it's actually pretty crazy. So you deal 2 damage, and then any minion that died summons a 2/2 skeleton off of it. So you'll see in one of the gameplay videos too, where I kill a bunch of my own skeletons and then get a fresh board of new skeletons, and it's just pretty crazy. Not only is it a board clear, but you get like a swing back in tempo with all the minions you get. So I really like this spell. It's really fun. It's like the main reason I play this deck, just because you get those big tempo swings. So a lot of the time, if you're going against aggro, you drop this, you get a bunch of minions. You're going against mechs, they drop a bunch of minions, you do this, it's a board wipe, and then you refresh with a bunch of skeletons. It's so good. You could combo it off with itself, where you do this, wipe your own board, attack with all the skeletons, do it again and attack. It's so much fun. It's like the whole reason I built the deck. So really good spell, really strong. You just have to make sure you kill the minion. So just make sure all the minions are at 2 HP, kill them, and then you'll get your skeleton back. But other than that, it's just a really good spell. The hero, it recast all your spells. So we have different class spells in here. We have a fire one, we have frost, we have arcane. So for a lot, some of the secrets are also frost, fire, arcane. We have enough to trigger it multiple times. Actually, now that I think about it, there is one minion that I was debating adding in here, and I just thought of it as I was talking about this. This will probably go in just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's this one. Draw a card for each different spell class you've casted this game. I think I might put this in here. I'm going to do some testing before I tell you guys to put this in here. But it's just a really good way to continue with your extends. like extension. Like maybe I'll put this over Arcane Intellect, or maybe even just like another 4-drop, maybe over the legendary even. I don't know. I'll have to play test this, and then I'll tell you guys if it's better in here than not. Okay, so yeah, so hero, and then Kalthazad, the big boy. So 8 mana, 6/8. Battle cry: restore your volatile skeletons. Any that cannot fit on the board immediately explode. So this means if you killed 5 skeletons, you know, you get 5 skeletons. If you killed 20 skeletons, you get 6, but you get 14 triggers. So you'll deal 2 damage randomly to enemy minions or heroes. So a lot of the time this will just be your end game, where you just play this, resummon all your skeletons, and they'll just keep constantly exploding. This is your like big bomb that you drop, and it just is crazy. I'll be showing you some of the games with this. My thoughts on the deck: it's really fun. I like summoning Kel'Thuzad. I like Mage, so it's a really fun deck to play. It's about mid-range deck. You know, I'm still playing with it a bit. You can maybe make a control variant. You can make a more aggro variant, I think. With the spells that you have, this is more of a mid-range, some value into here. I like some of the card options because there's a bit of leniency of playing. There's not like once, well, obviously you want to get your Kel'Thuzad off, but you're not just like sometimes like you're not just like going face. You're also like trying to set up like a giant Deathborn board and then exploding all of them. It's a very flexible deck, so I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you guys do too. So I'll show you guys some of the gameplay now, and then if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate it, and I'll release some more videos of the new expansion soon. So alright, see you later guys, peace out. What shenanigans is he up to? Alright, I think 1 is fine. I don't think I want both in hand. Alright, this is kind of bad. I want another minion at least. This one's pretty good though. Oh yes, I forgot you could set your health to 40. This might be an issue with this deck. I don't know how much damage I could actually put out. How did I redraw it already? Oh, let's go. Alright. Now this one, he could either add like the best legendary or like the worst one, or go like middle of the pack. Okay. Whenever you trade it, you trade discovery card from your deck instead. I'm gonna say you got this one. Really? He went for that one. It is kind of the worst one. I went with the good option thinking he would pick a good card, but no, he went straight for a really bad one. Oof. Probably play this. Yeah. Deal 1 damage to all. Okay. I was a little aggressive there. Not much we could do with this hand. Too many spells, funny enough. Not any minions. Okay. Oh, he played around it. Let's just clear the board here. Fortunately, there's not much we could do with this hand. If you're holding a what? Oh, I gotta draw. I'm gonna overdraw though. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't overdraw it. I was like, wait, did I just overdraw it? Let's go for the board wipe. Yeah, that just summons 2. Summons a... Oh yeah, it summons 2. Yeah, not bad. Deal 2 damage. Okay, that trades with that though, so that's fine. Let's go for a counter spell here. It's okay. We haven't gotten into his face a lot, so maybe we need a bit more minions. We could start blasting these at his face though. So they start recurring. Could also kill some minions that he summons here. I think that these are actually pretty decent, honestly. Cause I could just go like this. Boom. Like so, do this and just go face. No, I don't think we want to do this yet. We might play this out, summon some more minions. He's barely getting down to 30 though. We have counterspell. He has no coins, so he could drop. That's fine. He did. Where's this one? At the start of your turn, copy a spell from your opponent's deck to your hand. Yeah, we'll just kill that. He doesn't get any value from it. End our turn here. Some more skeletons. He summoned it. Okay. Let's see if we could kill this here. That's pretty good actually. So I'll trade this. Oh wow, he surrendered. Wow. Snow Thrall. Snowman Thrall. Do I want counterspell here? I have so many 2-drops. I feel like it's bad to keep it. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright. Play this out here. Ah, it's just too good not to take. I'm gonna take it. If he gets it too, that's completely fine. Maybe he thinks I took the fire one. Fuck. It's fine. That's normally why you don't want to take the best card. I'm probably gonna cut this card. It's so bad. Whenever a friendly minion dies, summon a copy of it. It's dormant. Avenge. Probably just gets set. Or, yes. Kidnap. Puts it in a sec. I almost just called it sack. I'll just play sack. Let's put the kidnap up. Let's go face is the place. Me go face. Me trade. Play a minion. Damn it. Elemental with freeze. That's not fair. That's just not fair. There was time now. Good luck freezing me. I have crazy skeleton powers. Go. My skeletons are literally... Ah, man. I hate this card. Why does everybody have it? Ah. So much value. Get in a sec. You're my card now. I don't know if it's that good. I don't know. It's kind of funny though. Yes. What is he? Does he have any? Is there any zero cost spells in this? Okay. So I'll trade here. I'll trade here. Hopefully hit this. We did not hit that. That sucks. That sucks. We could deal with it, but I think I want the board presence more than anything. I'm gonna shoot 2 damage at it anyways. Just in case if he does clear, we could Death Warn here. Oh, does he have coin? Is he gonna do it on me? That would actually be crazy. Okay, he doesn't. Alright. What is he gonna do? Copy the minion? Oh, now that I think about it. Oh, he's gonna hit the sec. He could totally summon the minions back at me. Is this a frost spell? It is. But then I could do it right back at him. Alright. So we're gonna trade like this. Here. Here. That's unfortunate. Here. And this one goes face. Then we play this out. And we got a bunch of them now. Oh no, you milled something. You see with all your value? Alright, now I knew he was gonna do this. So don't worry your pretty little head. Because we're gonna do it right back. We could actually just kill him. No, we can't. We're gonna do it right back at him. Right? Oh wait. No, we casted the wrong ice spell. We casted that one. No. It's okay. We'll just kelp the Zod next turn. Man, I was hoping for a big board wipe here. Oh, he could evolve. That'd be pretty crazy. Oh, that's kind of bad though. Right? I mean, I might kill your... Okay, we're shooting at each other. I don't know what the heck is going on here. If I have a freeze, that might be better. Okay, well, we don't. I was hoping some of those would hit face. But it looks like we got a bit unlucky there. He's actually just going face with it. Does he have polymorph maybe? No, he's freezing though. Funny, no, I can't do it that way, can I? Oh wait, I just have lethal, right? If one of these hits his face, we win. Check. What if I had silence? Silence would be so cool. Alright, so actually we just have lethal now. If we just go like this and this. And then, yeah, sure, we'll get more damage. Got him! See if we could play something out here. This isn't too bad. We have some card draw, we have some summons. I really like having this card in my hand just so I can get some value out of it. Good day, fall fight. Greetings to my friend. We might coin out the... Yeah, we'll coin it out. We'll coin this out. Oh, what do we want? After your opponent plays 3 cards in 1 turn, summon a... Honestly, that might actually go off. If he's playing like the combo variant. The miracle one. Oh, maybe he's just playing secret too. We'll just trade here. Play this out. Prep. Oh man, if only I had my secret on. That's 1 secret. Yeah, I would have triggered there. Man. Oh, he gets to steal it too, huh? Yeah. Or he puts it in his deck or whatever. Not a really good turn. What secret could it be? After your opponent casts a spell, get a spider. Could be pretty bad for me. All of these trigger basically if I do anything. Let's see. Okay, so it's the spider one, yeah. Okay. Counterspell? Maybe? Oh, it's the draw. Damn it. Could have played around it a bit, but I didn't. God, if this is counterspell. Okay, it wasn't. Alright, well, we don't attack allies then. We go face. Oh no, the Crab King. Yeah, you probably attack into that. Is there any way to get a good board clear here? We attack here. Yeah, I know I was gonna trigger there, but I kind of wanted to. Fuck. That was really bad. That was really bad. I was hoping that I would get like a double trigger there, but it whiffed. If it hits that, alright, well, it keeps hitting face. Guess that's just the place. I hate myself. That was so bad. We need another minion. It's gonna be Kidnap. Alright, we could go like this. This. Kidnap. Yeah, I kind of thought I was going to trigger too. That's fine though. This has not triggered whatsoever. Like that one turn it would have triggered, but alright, so that's one. Two. And then he has to play a third card out here, right? Three. And then this triggers. So only at 3-4 with taunt. He doesn't have any more secrets in his deck. Why did he do that? He's getting extremely low here. Yeah, he just surrendered. I was like, you're getting yourself into low HP as it is.